So, how does a bankruptcy impact the sale of a house? Well, the answer depends on a few factors, including whether the house has equity or is upside down, whether the debtor has exempted the property, and whether the bankruptcy is a Chapter 7 liquidation or a Chapter 13 reorganization. So, let's look at each of those factors one at a time. If the house has equity, then the debtor's plan for the house becomes important. If the debtor has exempted the house, then he can likely sell the house and use the equity to buy a new house. Or the debtor can ask the trustee to sell the house and use the equity to pay off creditors. If the house has no equity, then the seller probably did not exempt the house in order to take advantage of Florida's increased personal property exemption. Also in that scenario, the seller is likely doing a short sale, in which case the trustee and the court's approval must be obtained through a simple motion and order. Finally, the chapter of bankruptcy is important. In a Chapter 13 case, the trustee will need to confirm that the sale of the house will still allow the debtor to make his plan payments. Therefore, it's not really the sale of the house that's the issue. The trustee will want to confirm that the new house or new rental will be consistent with the debtor's budget. If the house is exempt, this is less of a factor for the trustee, but still one that must be factored into the analysis. If the house is not exempt, then the Chapter 13 trustee may require any equity from the house to be used to pay the debtor's Chapter 13 plan and creditors. In a Chapter 7 case, if the house is exempt, the debtor will likely have to invest any sales proceeds into a new home, preferably selling one homestead to fund the purchase of another homestead, to have the equity retain its character as exempt. If the house is not exempt, then the decision to sell the house belongs to the trustee, who will either short sell the house to make a fee, or sell the house to an investor subject to any loans, or sell the house and use the money to pay creditors of the Chapter 7 estate. Please visit our website for more information about bankruptcy, Chapter 7 liquidation, and Chapter 13 reorganization. If you have further questions, please contact us for a free consultation.